20. So, good morning. Today, my grandson is coming over, and he loves to play with clay. But also, I was watching something on, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram. I don't understand how to use Instagram yet. Like for videos, is it like YouTube? I thought it was just pictures. Anyway, things have changed in 10 years. So, I am going to make some clay. Prepare it. I watched this video and they flattened it out and made a pancake and then did stuff with it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have my little grandson come over today. They've been they've been at a stay at home for weeks and weeks. So have we actually, so there's a way to reclaim your clay in 15 minutes. You put the dry clay in a plastic bag. You submerge it in a 5-gallon bucket of water. You have a little bit of water in the clay. So for a block of clay that was like 5 pounds or more, it was a half of a big block. She used 1 cup of water and it made it perfect. So the trick is you have a 5-gallon pail. Now the pressure of that heavy water will force the water in the little bag back into the clay. So let's see what we can work out here. So we've got some plastic bags. And since they usually leak and things go wrong, I'm going to do it in smaller amounts. So let's see what we have here. Oh, we have to turn around again. All right, so we shall take an amount in our bag. It has to be bone dry. If it's not bone dry, it won't work. I happen to have a big, huge garbage can outside full of clay to be reclaimed like this. I got the microwave going because my son and family are coming over today, and I am going to, okay, so this, it probably doesn't need much at all. Like for a block that's that huge, it used a whole cup. So this, I think you just use a very small amount. Like, here's a third of a cup, but this is going to be way too much. So I think you just sprinkle, well, I put it in. Okay, so now, can't imagine that being enough. So now what you do, let's go over here. And now this is going to be a trick. Okay, look at that, it's full through the top, just the right way. Now I have to put you somewhere you can see this. I'll turn you this way and put you in this container. Maybe it won't tip over, or maybe it will. Okay, so what you do first, you've got your open bag, and you put it in the water, and as you push it down, it won't go down. So it's got to let all the air out from in between everything in there. And then you get it all the way up to the top here. And it should have pushed all the air out, and then you seal it up. Oops, you seal it up with no air in it because you don't want any more water to come in. And out goes the rest of the air. So double try it, make sure it's really closed. Let it go to the bottom. Okay, and it's 25 after 7, so that should be ready in 15 minutes perhaps. Alright, we'll do some more. Let's get another measure. So we're going to use a container, and we're going to put the clay into the container. Okay, so we don't need much, remember? So for this I'll put just a little bit. And again, we go back over here to our bucket. And we let it take all the air out of everything. And as it does, let it submerge. Have no water in it, and down air in it, down it goes. Isn't this fun to do things together? Sometimes life gets kind of boring when you're alone. You do everything alone. Every day. All by yourself. But I'm usually like that. I've been having a lot of fun building this grass hut. This is the mushroom hut. Along the stream. One day I'll take you there. One day we'll have a live video down there. It's possible. Okay, so here's another bag, and we'll put another, just a small bit of water. Okay. In it goes. I'm defrosting a chunk of meat because I'm going to feed my family when they come. I don't usually cook, so it's kind of different. If you're doing canning or freezing, so there it is. There's no air in there. See how tight that is together? Flat little bag. It's just and it falls right down to the bottom. If it had no air in it. The first one, oh shoot! Look, the first one took on water. It ruined it. Shoot. And that was, oh, maybe the bag had a hole in it. That's way too much water. Too big a problem. I would have to add a lot of it to that to make it work. I can add some more to it, but it's going to be way too wet. Look at all that water. Let's just leave that aside because it's going to be too much work. The other ones have not done that. We'll try again. I use some of the water that's in this, in here. You don't need much, they say. Down it goes to the bottom. Glad I did it in several containers because this happened to me before. Of course, you could use it for slip because, of course, we always make slip. I could go down to the studio, but to get there is quite a lot of work. I try not to use plastic too much anymore, but these zip things, I'm not sure how to do it without plastic. Can't really use glass because it won't push against the, won't squish the air out. Okay. A little in here. to be too much water in there. Sorry for all the noise all these things make. Do another one. I make a lot of this stuff. It'll probably take more than what's in one container. I have pet farms. Oh, I'm sorry my camera died yesterday when I was doing that cooking video. It turned out great. I did put a picture. I saved a picture which is on this camera, which I have to add as a photo for that one. Because I can't really go back and add anything. I was really glad to find out that I could get all this clay without having to go down to the studio. Because the situation between here and there is quite snowy. This is quite a lot of goo. Let's add a little more. Now she had perfect clay that had a little bit of water left at the edge of the it's easiest if you flatten it and then you push the air out easiest. This one works, it's got a bit of a other one, I can't believe it didn't work. Ooh, this is still letting out air back in this corner here. Huh. Down she goes, no bubbles coming up. Oh wait, one bubble. Oh, here comes bubbles. It's coming out right here. Letting out bubbles. Bubbles are coming out. You know what that means? That means the water is going to go in. I'm going to double bag it. Air's still coming out. Which just means there's more air. I think I have to go close the wood stove. I can hear it. Let's check out the wood stove. Isn't that lovely? Okay, it's negative 21 out there. Hey, want to see the mat? I took it off the loom. This is what I made. Uh-oh. Water on the floor. Water on the floor. Anyway, there it is. My my mat. Okay. This is from my friend Sue. Oops. All right, we won't worry about that right now. We're going to go back over here and get busy. So what's happening? Uh-oh, we have air coming up. But it's actually looking okay. Let's see if it works. So it's been 12 minutes, so let's check. Was this one the first one? Let's move my sleeve out of the way a little bit. First one was way down here. Let's see what happened to it. Nothing. There you are. You were reconnecting. I don't know why you have to reconnect all the time. Does that make sense to you? The thing about doing this is you probably should roll up your sleeve. Probably be smart. Why not? If you did that, well, you'd be fine. You know what happened yesterday? A plate broke. One of my aunt's dishes. But you know, this is what happens if you use the fine stuff that's been saved for hundreds of years. So what do? You never use it, eh? Let's see if this one works. These have little kinks in them. That probably won't work. So I'm not sure how that works. I think I'm going to put it in without the water first. I'm going to add the water when it's in the container over there because I think it will help it to smash down if there's no water inside. Down it goes to the bottom of the sea. It was sad when that great ship went down. Well, one of these should work. All of them should work. Now I got more of my sleeve wet. But you know what you can do? You can take the hair dryer. You can blow it on your sleeve and dry it. Okay, so I did it. That's the end of my bag of clay. Now we'll see what happens. So in 15 minutes we'll have another look. But it should work. Can't believe I broke that bowl. I think I was the one that broke it. So I put my other bowl on top of it and I think it slipped. Look, the dishwasher's empty. I believe I broke my bowl. Unbelievable. But anybody else would believe it. They'd say, well, what did you expect, Nancy? Okay then. See, I had all of it in here. It was really good. That was yesterday, remember? As opposed to today, when everything has changed because it's a new day. I bet you'd like it if I showed you how to make chocolate. I make sugar-free, milk-free chocolate. Well, yesterday I did it with butter, so it's not really dairy-free, but I made it with fake sugar, some of that good organic-y stuff. So this is never going to work because it's way too much. It also did not go through everything, I don't think. That's a shame it didn't work, eh? Well, I'm glad I didn't do them all in the same container. Okay, that's it. I like this dishwasher affair. It's kind of fun. You don't have to deal with anything. I wonder if this will go in here. There we go. Oh, and this is dirty too. My cooking it up bowl. That's what you do with that bowl. You cook it up. So, now what's the time? So the first one has been in there 15 minutes, except that one came out. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the next one should be ready. Let's check another one. Well, that one's still dry. Let's come over together and look at them. Oops, you're looking in my nose. Don't do that. All right, we'll have to push the button. All right, let's check the next one. Let's roll up our sleeve. Wouldn't that be a smart idea? Sorry, you're under my chin. All right, so first, hey, what happened there? Okay, so here we go. This one, not ready. This one, not ready. One, this is cold water. 2, 3, 4. There's one way down here at the bottom. 5. Sure doesn't look like it's working. Okay, back down to the bottom they all go. Well, we just won't worry about it for a while. I guess we'll wait longer than 15 minutes. That's a good idea, right? A bit tippy there, Nancy. But it's warm water. Let's put some warm water in here. That'll be a good idea. Okay, well, you get the idea. If you watch a different video, it works. If you watch mine, it doesn't. There's a piece there, which is very bendable. I think it did work, only this has got too much in it. Alright, so then I guess I should turn this off and not show you cleaning the house, right? You'd probably rather I didn't just clean the house now. Look, I have 2 cloths out. How did I manage that? Hey, the fridge is open. I have a tiny fridge because I don't want to clean a big fridge. And we don't have leftovers generally. So we eat it all. All right, I guess that's enough. All right. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. What do you think? Can we do that? I was going to use this, put it under the tap and let the water flow into there and then down through that and into the bucket. But I didn't need to because I could figure it out. Those go in there. Such a good basket, eh? I like making baskets. That was a wisteria one. Hey, what's this doing down here? Where'd that come from? That came from upstairs for my thing that holds the lights for my indoor garden in the spring. Oh, time to turn on the tree light. There, let there be light. It's negative 21 outside, want to see? Not a good time to go out with a wet sleeve. All right. I had a bag with these in them. Where did I put that bag? I think it might have gone upstairs. Oh, want to see the temperature? It is cold. Okay. Whatever. Hey, guess what I'm going to do down there? I'm going to take these down, and I've tied all their arms together, and I'm going to put them in the snow in a circle and have them playing Ring Around the Mosing. Hello. Hi, Miss Saved and Vicky Vittoria. Good morning, good morning. Anyway, I'll set up the table again today. Maybe I won't break another plate. This is a sad moment. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be a little cold, but whatever. Little darling, here comes the sun. I like my house. I gave Scarlett those two high stools because she's the only one that uses them, so she can have them at home. I think I would like to give her this table with those 4 chairs. It's a wonderful table, but anyway. And I want to put that table in here, I think. Shall we check them again? Okay, now it's been a half an hour. You have snow. Wow, you're in Ohio, right? Pull up the sleeve again. It's amazing how your sleeves get dirty. I mean, your arms get dirty. It's because your wrist is dirty, right? I have to wash my wrists better. Probably would be better not to check these all the time. I don't seem to be doing such a great job just yet. I think I didn't add enough water. See, this one, the water should be forced into it all. Not working very well, though. Hi, Shelley. The ground is white, eh? You don't usually get white snow? It's beautiful, isn't it? Hey, this is making more progress. Okay, we'll leave it under the pressure. We'll do something with that. I don't know what. We might as well tidy up while we're here. A little tidying up never hurt anybody. I was making a head for my dragonfly. So I was going to make eyes like that. I have a junk drawer now. That's so much simpler. Of course, now that I gave away the stools, it would be a perfect place to sit and work on this clay, wouldn't it? Sometimes I'm not that smart. We haven't had snow that's stuck around like this for a couple of years. I love it. Oh, I know. I just love the snow. It makes everything so bright at night, too. This is all dried daylily leaves. You got to see what I'm making with it. Anyway, hey, I got written about in the paper. Look at this. Passerbys watch evolution of teepee. Just looking through the hole on the bridge. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Anyway, and then this was about the Frosted Snowman contest. Anyway, so what are we doing here now? We're moving things out of the way. Has the sun risen there yet? Oh yeah, it's 20 after 8. Should have risen. Doesn't that look like a big mess? Oh well, it's a happy mess. You can't create, my mother always said, you can't create anything without making a mess. I'm making a table here. I should work on that, you know. This is from the, I'm so glad I took this off of the loom, because now I can use the loom for the next project. I'm not sure what the next project will be yet. And this is all the cedar bark weaving for this one. Cedar bark. So, okay, here's our table. So we need to do some work here on this table. Start by, which side's up? That side or that side? I like this side best. But if this side's up, it's a smaller table than if this side's up. What do you think? Is that the better table top or is that? I will wait for your comments. I was going to make that the tabletop. Now I wonder if I could do something like sand it. Where's my sanding block? You take a piece of wood and you wrap a piece of sandpaper, and I didn't have anything to hold it together, so I just screwed it on. So don't want to rip the table. My mother's table. I do have an electric sander. So what do you think? Should this side be up or down? So if it's up, then I have to build my table on this side. And then these I've cut. They go in between them. And get my little tiny screwdriver out. and make holes to go through things. Oops, it'd be nice if I made my angles properly. Me and angles, I gotta do some intense learning. All right, so that's one side. It's a little tricky because not all of these work properly. Does this fit? No, look, it won't. And all these are fitting properly, so will it fit? Will it fit? Hey, look at that. Not bad. Sort of. That doesn't fit there, though. Turn like that. Which then makes this one not fit there. So I could go back and I could cut one. Perfect it. But you know, I don't ever have any success with that. Well, this is the one that's going to be wrong. So this needs to be cut off at that angle, the angle of this. Right along there. Let's make a line there. Oh, I suppose I should have stopped this video when I finished making this thing, eh? Okay, so that one's going to be flat against there. Sort of, it's not quite a flat thing. It's pretty badly mangled. So we'll put it this way. So if that goes against that, then this needs to be at the same angle as that. If that one's flat there, this one needs to follow that. Come on, make a line. Alright, so then we'll go cut that. We'll have to go outside to the big chop saw. Now we need a screw, a drill bit. Is it too cold to go outside? Is it too cold to go out there and find it? Nonsense. How could it be too cold? It's fresh. Well, good morning, squirrel. All right, what have we got here? Oh, cold's coming through. Cold is getting closer. Oh, that's a pretty big one. Here we go. This ought to do it. I'll use this one, and I'll use... those look like okay screws. Good thing the door opens. You can't see it, but the bottom of my feet are very cold. So then, I'll need this. It's got that bump on the end, so it'll fit into my quick drill. Oh shoot, my quick drill's down at the A-frame. I'll have to use the other drill, which is right here. where I just put it. There she blows. And I guess I'll have to use one of these because this is the kind of drill this is. You don't have to have a bump on the end. It's nice and warm on my feet. Okay, so we're going to use something thin. And we're going to use these screws. How the heck do you get that thing off? Man, I wish they wouldn't do this to our lives, eh? I need a small one too. I'll use a small one. Not a chance. I don't know how to do that one. Teeth used to work, but I don't think I want to use my teeth. Shall we check our stuff, see if it worked after 15 minutes? Yes, a butter knife. Good idea. Okay, up goes the dirty sleeve. Nah. What would look like I didn't put enough water in. Oh, look, this one's getting it. Hey, this one might have worked almost. It's got a little corner here that's not done. Look at that. I think it worked. Part of it is wet. Part of it is not. It's because of all the water that has soaked into there. All right, let's go through them all. One. Did not work. I think I need more water. Let's do more water. Okay, we're going to start over. All right. Look, we have a bottle of water right here. Who wants to drink water from a plastic bottle? Ugh. Especially Aquafina. Do you know where Aquafina comes from? Let me read it to you. Demineralized, treated water by reverse osmosis, ionized. Dissolved mineral salts, fluoride. So, what does it say about here? Source, water from municipal distribution of the city of St. John's, Newfoundland, or Winnipeg, Manitoba, or the region of Peel, or Vancouver, BC, or Montreal, Quebec, for Quebec, water from the public distribution of Montreal. So this is tap water. Do you realize that? So, and you're buying it like that. At least you should buy water that is not like that. Okay, now I'll try it again. Still doesn't look like it's going to be enough water, but I'll say it is. Anyway, we'll put it back in, let it do its push out the air thing. And down she goes. And what about the next one? This one does not appear to have enough water either, so we're going to add more water to this. Even though she used 1 cup for a huge amount, obviously it was not enough in here. Alright, that's 2. So we can ruin them all. My son in Vietnam is drinking Aquafina water. I was stunned. Alright, try this one. So we know that we have to add more water than we added at the beginning. I think. I mean, if you're lazy like me and you want it to be done when you want it to be done. See, this is not even going in. You can do this when you're freezing, you know, your freezer bags. Instead of having to suck the air out and put your mouth down there or use a straw, you can just do it this way. Let the pressure of the, oh, this is working. Look at that. Look, it's getting there. It's got air in it. Seems like the ones that are letting a bit of the air out worked better. Or letting. Okay, let's go to the next one. The same one I just did, probably. And this one. This one's looking pretty good now. Let's go a little longer, a little more in the edges. This looks good on one side, but the other side is still. Okay, got 1, 2. Add a little water to it because it didn't work. So how many do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has got it in half of it. The other half is not. This is the one that's double bagged. I'm just going to try and push it into each other. Maybe I'll open this outside bag up. This inner bag is the one that took on water. I should probably bring up my one of those boards to make it go to dry it out. Yeah, so this is like too much moisture in there, but it's not. Doesn't seem to be going to the stuff on the other side or in the corners. Sorry to cough on you like that. Still had water. No, air in it. Okay. That one way down on the bottom. getting there, but it's not ready yet. Okay, now we'll try it again. Are we dripping? I hear dripping. Drippity, drippity, drip, drip, drip. Okay. I'm going to have this one, which is now slick. Okay. What do we know? We know you have to have enough water, but you don't want too much. And she said she used 1 cup for a huge block of wood, like a block of clay like that. I don't know. You have to check your bags first for air bubbles. I mean for holes. This is going to end up, if I reuse it, it's going to end up in some other country, or it's going to end up in the garbage. So I'm going to put it in the garbage so that it goes into the landfill site and it's actually stuck in one place. A screwdriver, that's what I need. Of course, why didn't I think of it before? This is definitely a learning process. Hey, you weren't even watching. I was doing all that, walking around, putting things away, thinking that you were right there with me the whole time. But no, I was wrong. We've had other things to do. Let's see if it makes it in. Hey, most of it did. Okay. So, when it's ready, gee, I got clay everywhere. When it's ready, I will be able to play with my grandson. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put, hey, what have we got? We got a comment. Hello. Look, 12 people. And 3 people are, looks good. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's go to the beginning. We'll read all the comments. Hi, Nancy. Hope you're well. I am. And Vicky Victoria, hello. And we have Snow, Idaho. Idaho, is that right? I thought you were, isn't your mom my friend? What's her name? Shirley. Isn't that Shirley, your mom, Vicky? Or your Vicky Victoria? Anyway, we usually don't have much snow here. I'm in Ohio. Shelley Johnson. Hi, Shelley. You know you're not the only one in Ohio. Do you know people in Mendon and Lima? I know people there. We haven't had snow that's stuck around like this for a couple of years. I love it. It is a cozy home. I like my home too. No, don't stop. Maybe a butter knife or a screwdriver. I wish I could come play with you. I was watching. Oh, good. All right, so here we go. Let's try this with our screwdriver. Some people would just fast forward. I got all these things at the dollar store thinking these pens would be good. Never buy any pens that are not Bic. Hey, there's my drawing pencils. Bic or Papermate. Bic and Papermate are the only ones that will actually work. I don't know what this one is. This is an H&H 77. These also work. And what's this? This is a Le Grip. Those are kind of good. Anyway. Oh, look what we have, a violin thing. It's amazing what you find in your junk drawer once you start having your junk drawer. It's so much fun. And, oh, look! A screwdriver! Only it doesn't have a flat end. We don't have anything in here that's flat end. I might have to go in the sunroom. The sunroom is a place that you don't go unless you really have to. Would you like to see why? Yesterday I was very, very lucky. This won't work because it's not going to fit. It worked! Look at that, and everything can fall right out. Now these are probably roofing screws or something, but oh, and they have one of those funny ends. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't know about that. I do have bits. Look, it comes with a bit. Look at that. Whoa. But you know what kind of drill I'm going to have to use to have this fit in it. Oh, you can get those things with the end in it where you stick it in. I may have one of them on my drill. No, I think I did. Well, anyway, so there we go. We got that. These need to go back, but because it's so much trouble to actually remember to take them back, they get to live in the back of the drawer. Maybe I'll give them away. Christmas is coming again. Well, I know, not for a while. Have you ever noticed your cupboards? Like, I don't do anything to my cupboards, and my cupboards, without me doing anything, get filthy. Why is that? I mean, look. Do I dare show you? Look at this down here. Look at this. Filthy. Of course, maybe this is from when the grandchildren lived here, but not necessarily. I am a messy person. Look at that. Look at that. Over here. Look at this mess. Unbelievable. Of course, that's because I made chocolate. Hey, you want me to show you how to make chocolate? Wood stove? What about the wood stove? Does that make the dirt? Shall we check it? Ah, look at the fire. Hey, you know how to clean the door? I'll show you. It doesn't matter if it's hot. I better be right. Last time I said these brushes are not breakable, and I pushed them on the floor, they all broke. So we need lemon juice. Righty then. And then we need a paper towel will work. Might light on fire, but you know, whatever. So let's just check it out. Let's sit here in my handy dandy little rocking chair. I got this chair. I better close that door because my sweetheart is fast asleep. You want to see? There he is, fast asleep. Okay, so I got this chair at the actual dump. Don't break the glass or get burned. Good idea. I shall work on that. All right, here we go. Ugh. So you have to open the side so that it won't. Then, if you take a little bit of lemon juice, what a beautiful wood stove, beautiful heat. All right, it does make better time if it's not burning hot. But see, it does take it off. It's too hot to touch. I shall close it. We did almost nothing. Made almost no difference. Ah, yes. Must be time to check that stuff again. No, I gotta wait 15 more minutes. It's 8:45. Do you want to wait with me? Hey, you know what's fun? You know what's fun is to go outside when it's cold and you walk around the deck and, oh good. So you walk around the deck and you, this kind of boots are the best boots in the whole world. What kind are they called? I've never had boots this good. Hunt Shield. But they're so good. They're big at the top and they're tight at the ankle. And so you can easily, you have to put your foot way up because they're very tall. But you can easily just go right in. Look at how quick that is. You know, if you put them on, you know what a struggle you'll have. Blah, 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 blah. Complain, complain, moan, complain. Put you in the chair there and you can sit and see what I see when I sit here. I just put this chair here with the, so we're going to go outside. We're going to walk around the deck. And I hope that you will stay with me and not reconnect. We like to do that sometimes. Look, you've got a low battery. Oh dear, that does not bode well. If we get... Come back. Close. So if we get snake bite boots, they're awesome. I can walk anywhere. Okay, we're going to walk around here first. I don't have a hat on. I don't have mitts on. We'll just go a quick trip around. See how we make out. Okay, listen for the sounds. We're having bowing down contests. You'll hear this. You'll hear the deck pop. Wait. There. Hey, you could do this with glass, you know, and then you could put them all back together and you'd make stained glass something. Great. Look, damn. It's all been ready. We'll have a campfire in there today. Here we go. Sleeping husband. Oh, never put ice in your mouth when it's too cold. It sticks to your tongue. So this is where I fed the deer. I can't hear the birds. I can't hear anything. I'm getting deaf. See the top of the hill? And then there's another hill that goes like that. And there's another hill that's up there. This is to keep this stuff from having snow everywhere. That's my bedroom. Our bedroom, I lie right there. I look out the window. And see, there's my teepee, the grass hut. So there's 3 spots where you can see the traffic. And you can tell how fast they're going because you can count from when you first see them. Almost, wait for it. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. See, they're gone. But the people usually are going slow now by it. It's such a cool place. If you look really closely, I wonder if I can show you. Look really closely, there's a telephone pole there, and right at the base of it, you can see a slope. That is a teepee. And then right, where's my finger? Right there is the nativity scene that's beside it. Oh, and here, this slope there, that's Horseshoe Island teepee, and that's Horseshoe Island. That's the pond is right in there behind these little 3 low ones, and there's Grandma's cottage. There's a moat right there. And that's all the alders. And there's a stream in the middle of there, and I'm building little huts along the stream. Okay, we gotta keep going. Can't go this way, because you can't get back in. And down there is my studio. But I feel like it's a little treacherous to go there just yet, so we'll wait. So we have a new roof here. This is a new addition. And all the steps go all the way across. That house needs to go up. Legs for tables, birdhouse pieces, tops of tables, legs of tables, pieces that go in between legs. Pretty. I can't believe how pretty it is here. There's a red chair up there on the top for looking off of, you can see the moat from there. It's out there. And this is another pond right here. This is Fiddlehead Pond. It extends all the way over. Look, a 2x4 and 2x6s. Ha! I'm going to build a tree fort. Isn't this cool? Look at how big this deck is. I move my loom so I can see out the window while I sit there. And that's where I sit upstairs. Now that we have this roof, which is awesome, it makes a pile. And I built this little wall, see? And then I built this door. I measured it. Didn't I do a great job? I'm only 2 feet short. Sunroom. This is the sunroom. Is it a place that you would dare venture into? Not likely. Yep, this is the way I live. Big mess everywhere. And we are now here at the sun trap. See how there's no snow here? It's because it's a sun trap, so we can sit here and swing. Hey, look, I have glass. It's actually Willem's glass for his things. See, and my sun trap spot now. And this table goes to Desmond. And we made the whole circuit. Wasn't that fun? And I'm not even cold. There we go. Now you know the whole thing. And I put the leaves, both the leaves in my mother's table. This table legs are very dirty. I've got to really take care of this. I don't think haven't really cleaned this since I brought it home from Georgia. I think I cleaned 1 or 2 chairs. Anyway, it's what it's. Here's my good boots. They're awesome boots. Oh, I gotta take that to my daughter. So, shall we check on them again? Let's see what's happened now. Perhaps. Up with the sleeve. Oh, it's cold in here. Well, what do you think? Not done yet. This is not really going very well. I mean, I show you on videos how to do this, but I don't know. If you can't mix dry stuff. Oh, this looks like it might be ready. Look at that. Yeah. Except there's a little bit right there. I'll push that into it. See, you can't mix that dry stuff with the wet stuff easily. Hey, there's air in there. Look at that. Let's let the air out. That makes a difference, right? Let's turn you around. I'm going to sit you up here in this nice little container. And try not to fall off, okay? Just for me. No falling over. A falling down contest. Okay, so take out this air. All the air comes out. Make sure the next ones are done. This is taking a long time, isn't it? This is not a 15-minute thing. See, this one's still got a bit there. I wonder if I just put a little bit of water on it. It's supposed to squeeze it all into everything. Anyway, it doesn't seem to be doing it properly. I'm going to have to go down to the studio, you know, and get my wedging boards, or my blocks. This one looks pretty good, except the corner there. That's all dry as can be. Dry as a bone. I'll push it into the rest. I don't think you're supposed to have to do that, though. I think you're supposed to just do it all on its own. But not if you have an air in it at all. If you've got any air in it at all. Hey, you know, if you leave it open and then just, all the air will come out while you're leaving it open. That's probably the problem. If I have any air in it, it won't do the job. Okay, that one's got no air now. And the second one, see if it has any air. Nope. Oh, 1 drop. Oh, a few little drops. Look at that. There is a little bit of air in there. Ah, that's the problem. And the further you put it down, the more of the air will come out. Ha! We have to close it up quickly then. Okay, so that one's airless. This one has now got water in it. Come on, air, out you go, out you go. Every little bit comes out. I'll have to put that part at the very top, right? air coming out of that one. This one has got too much water in it. I messed up. So easy to mess up. That one's done. Okay, let's take these out. This is still a little crunchy. It's still very crunchy. So is there air in it? Let's check. Yes. There is air in it, which is why it's not working. Okay, air, all of you come out. Well, I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way, you know. There's one way down flat on the bottom here. Look at that one. Nothing's happening with that. This one's pretty good, sort of, except there's a bunch of dry stuff in the middle. Okay, let's see if there's air in here. Come on, air. Out you go. Any air? Look, there is air in there. See it coming out? Well, all the air needs to come out. This is really good. Get all the air out. Oh, there was a lot of air in there. Oh, that's amazing. And here I didn't think there was any air in it. Alright. Oh, now I just brought it up, so it'll bring air in it again. Okay, so close it up. Now it's got water in it. Let's see if this one's got air in it. Look, here comes the water. Here comes the air. There was air in it. Isn't that interesting? Interesting. This is why it didn't work. No air allowed. Now I've got water in it. Way too much water. Ugh. Oh, Nancy, why do you do it this way? I'm just going to take them out. Can you see these bubbles coming up? I know this must be fascinating. Is anybody still there? But you can't take it out once you've got all the air out because you've got to close it up and keep it under there without any air in it. You can't take it out to check. Yep, another one bites the dust. You see, I'm only happy when I've wrecked it. Once I've wrecked it, then it's good. Anyway, so two left. So I'm gonna play with these, I guess. Let's see what we can do now. See if it works. Stop. Would you? Now, if you use something that's made of clay, like, or you could use drywall, whatever. There's a lot of words for drywall. Chipboard or chiprock or rockboard, or I don't know what they call it. But anyway, walls. So what am I looking for? Oh yeah, I got this pizza thing.